What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? I did something with my StreamYard. The view looks different from this side for some reason. I don't know what I did. Anyway, hey you guys, what's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome. Let me go through. Hey, what's up, Carol? Hey, Carolyn, I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, babes? Hey, Mimi, what's up, Lock Queen? Hey, Yana. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Ebbs. Welcome to all my members. Hey, Dommy. Hey, Brandon. Dommy, I got my gift. Thank you so much. Make sure they didn't charge your account twice, because I ended up with 2 of the voice amplifiers, and I don't know if a second person sent it to me. So because there was no name. So if somebody sent me a voice amplifier, thank you to whoever the second person is, because there was no name. But thank you guys so much. But Dommy, make sure they did not. I remember you were saying you were having a hard time with the transaction, so please make sure they didn't charge your account twice. There was some tissue and some mask guards and all kinds of goodies. So thank you guys so much. Like I said, that was the last week of the wish list. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Hey, it's me, D. Listen, what's up? The Masked Singer season start Wednesday. What's good? We're gonna be talking about the Masked Singer. What's good? Yes. All right, you guys. Oh Lord, I just made a mess. All my little lip gloss and fell out my daggone bag. My little lip gloss bag. All right, you guys. How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good weekend? Listen, I had a very eventful weekend. For those who do not know, I have 5,000 Virgos in my family and friend group. Hey, So Jeff, what's up, babe? I got 5,000 Virgos. So I have been doing birthday stuff damn near every day since last week, and it ain't over till, well, really it started the beginning of September, because my brother-in-law's birthday is at the beginning of September. Last week I had like 3 friends' birthday, and then Saturday was my friend Rhonda's birthday. For those of you all that used to listen to my podcast way back in the early days, which I don't think most of y'all were around then, but back when I first started doing my podcast, it was me and a group of my girlfriends, and we would sit around and we would just sort of talk. And she was on my original podcast. We called her what do we call her? Half Note? Did we call her Half Note? Treble Clef. That's what we call her, Lord. We call Half Note is the club we used to go to. We call her Treble Clef because she always likes to sing, honey. She got a song for you. So her birthday was Saturday, and then Sunday was Will's birthday. Y'all know DJ Face the Music. His birthday was yesterday. Will, that does the podcast with me, his birthday was yesterday. And then today is my nephew's birthday. It is also my bestie's birthday. Y'all have seen me talk about my bestie. Today was his birthday as well. And then later on this week is my little cousin's birthday, and then my cousin's husband's birthday. It's all kinds of birthdays going on. Listen, September, I just be broke. It's just, I'm broke. And listen, that's not even all of it. Like, I could probably name y'all about 4 or 5 people whose birthdays are in the month of September. Like, I just be broke. It just is what it is. I'm broke. You know, $20 here, $20 there, gift card here, dinner there, drinks here. That shit adds up. It adds up quick, but it is what it is. It is what it is. It's like that with y'all in October. Okay, yeah, see, you still call dip. Y'all has been trying to get to my bestie since she first saw him, honey. Listen, when Eb come to DC, I'm gonna have to make sure that we go out, we do something so they can be in each other's presence. Whatever happens ain't my business, but I'll make sure that they in the presence of each other. Whatever happened after that ain't my business. Weekend, I'm going to have to record the premiere instead of a live. I have practice for a performance I'm doing Friday, but we can do a separate live to discuss what we thought about. Okay, well, you know, I probably won't, you know me, I'll probably just, you know, do a little quickie like I do where I write down everybody, you know, where I write down everybody and then who I think they are, which, you know, I probably ain't gonna have no good guesses. unless they're real obvious. I ain't gonna have no good guesses. So yeah, we can wait until next week and kind of talk about some stuff. From September 1st through January the 8th, call me Empty Pockets. Honey, yes. And then my sister-in-law's birthday was last week too. My niece's birthday is next week. My nephew's birthday is next month. And then my nephew's birthday is the month after that. My sister's birthday is at the end of October. My mama's birthday in December. Yeah, it's a whole situation. But nothing hits me hard like them Virgos do. And I get you, Dolce. Dolce say, listen, a simple happy birthday is free. I know, but y'all know, as much as I love my birthday, I love helping other people celebrate theirs. And no, I am not rich by any stretch of the imagination. But like I said, a $20 cash app, you know, a little something, you know. Listen. Y'all, somebody else left a comment under my video about me popping my lips. I must really do it a lot. I must really do. Hey, Xavier. I must really do it a lot, and I don't even realize I'm doing it. So I'm sorry if me smacking my lips offends y'all in my videos. I'm sorry. And let me say this before I go any further. Shouts out to all the new members. I think I might be getting back into the algorithm, y'all. I've gotten a few subscribers over the last couple of days, and they're leaving comments like, this is my first time. I'm really enjoying you. I'm glad I found you. So somewhere I'm in somebody's algorithm, and I appreciate it. I am 10 subscribers away from 5,500 subs. So if you are currently in the room and you are not subscribed, please subscribe and just double check. And make sure you are subscribed. But anyway, welcome. So that was my weekend. That's why y'all didn't see me this weekend. Friday night, check out the TSF Entertainment podcast. We did 2 episodes this weekend. We did 1 episode Friday night. We did a true crime on Keith. I think his last name was Keith Warren. He was a teenager up here in the DC area. Well, he was in Silver Spring, Maryland. Those of you who are in the area, he was murdered in 1984, I believe. And there's always been a lot of controversy around his death. And so we did that. If you're into true crime, y'all check that out. And then the Power review is already up. We did that last night and it was posted last night. So it was already up. Abby, can you do me a favor? Can you drop the TSF Entertainment link in the chat for me, please? Y'all, please make sure that y'all are checking us out. If you're into true crime, y'all check us out. If you're into Power, y'all check us out. We've done spam risk. Nope. Jennifer, it's called TSF Entertainment. Abby's gonna drop the link for me, please. And like I said, right now we've done Keith Warren, we've done Faith Hedgepath, and we did, what was that young lady's name? We've done 3. We've done 3. So yeah. All right. Power was real good this weekend. I'm trying to schedule a live for the people that do the podcast so that we can do a live together here, and then we just upload it to the podcast for maybe after the finale. Because we were going to try to do it at mid-season. We just couldn't coordinate everybody's schedule. Hey, Quintessential. So we're going to do that. All right. So you guys, hey, Alikala. So you guys are asking, y'all have asked me about BMF. The podcast is going to be doing BMF. That I can say for certain. The TSF Entertainment podcast will be doing BMF. We will be reviewing it. Am I going to be reviewing it? I do not know. It looks like I probably will be inclined to review. Our kind of people, I have put it in my DVR. I'm going to watch the first episode. It looks like I will be inclined to review it. I feel like I'm going to review it. I'm going to do Queens. I know I'm going to do that with Brandy, Eve, and Notori Naughton. I will be doing Queens. I think I'm going to try to do the Queen's Gambit. I know it's been dropped. I know it's dropped, but everybody keeps talking about it, honey. So I think I might do the Queen's Gambit. That is the link to the podcast, you guys. Abby just put it in the chat. Y'all, please go check it out. Again, we got true crime in there, and we also have our Power review. So y'all go check us out. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. And of course, the First Wives Club over on BET Plus, that's also dropped. So I'll probably get that in at some point. What's up, Jonathan? Still wondering about Breeze's situation, about the Breeze situation works out. I don't think we're going to find out who Breeze is till next season. I think that we know it's already been renewed for season 2. And I really don't think we're going to find out who Breeze is until next season. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I think my theory is we've already met Breeze. Whoever Breeze is, I think we already have met them. We just don't know that they end up becoming Breeze. Oh, it's a book? I heard people is a book down in Pearl. I did not know. Who's the author? I'm gonna have to. Is that what the TV show is based on? Ooh. And listen, y'all. Okay. I'm going to tell a lie. I was going to say I haven't forgotten about the book club. I'm going to tell the whole fib. I did forget, but I didn't forget. I forgot from the point of view of trying to get it done, but I know I need to get it done and get us back on track. Maybe we'll do Our Kind of People. Maybe that'll be our next book. Xavier, that was one of the guesses we came up with, was that Breeze is D-Wiz's brother. One of the other theories that's floating is Breeze might be Symphonique. Maybe he gets in the game. Because whoever it is, Kanan has a big affinity for him. Kanan has a big affinity for him. And we know he has built a friendship and relationship with Symphonique, but we also know how he felt about D-Wiz. We did hear about this infamous brother who was just out of jail. We've never met him. So, yeah, I think Breeze is somebody we've always... Oh, thank you, Jackie. Thank you for the new member. Thank you for joining the tribe. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Thank you. And the next members only review is going to be Marriage Boot Camp. That'll be my members only review, is Marriage Boot Camp. So for those of you who are not familiar, don't remember, our members only reviews, I post them and y'all have access to them for a week, and then I release it a week later. Yeah, Breeze is from Power Book. If you've been watching Power, Breeze, okay, so Breeze is the guy who was the head of the organization that Ghost and Tommy killed. And I'm glad you caught alive too. And Kanan always had an issue with the fact that they killed him. And the good news is the fact that the show has been renewed. So I know it's gonna I know that we'll build up to that, or at least I feel like we're gonna build up to that. Loosely, his name is Lawrence Otis. I can't remember the last name. I read about it 10 years. I read it about 10 years ago. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check it out. Okay. So I think those are the church announcements. If I have anything else, I'll add it as we go. Oh, one last announcement. And I'm gonna talk more about this on the Teacher Project 2.0, which we will be doing a teacher project. I think it's tomorrow. I got to double check with El Teddy. I think we say it tomorrow. Because and look for the teacher project to be more regularly, and look for it to be around Wednesday, because El Teddy's schedule has a situation where it looks like Wednesday is going to be good for him, at least for the foreseeable future. So I think Wednesday is going to probably be when we do the teacher project. So just be on the lookout for those of you that support the teacher project. Be on the lookout for that. Okay. All right. So y'all, it happened today. What y'all think happened today? It happened at work today. What y'all think happened at work today, honey? I wonder how long Raising Kanan will last. I can't see it going as long as the original Power, just due to the story, how the story is moving. I would say 3 to 4 seasons. We know we got at least a second season. I would say at least 3 to 4. And I'm with you, Xavier. I feel like the show only needs to go until we get to Ghost and Tommy, and understanding how we met Ghost and Tommy, understanding how that relationship fell out, and how Kanan went to jail. That's really all we need, because the story picks up with Kanan getting out of jail, and Kanan wouldn't have any knowledge or wouldn't be a part of any part of the storyline after he goes to jail. You know, Tommy has a spinoff. So I feel like Tommy's story will cover those years. So today I'm in fourth period. Got my churn. We in fourth period. And they start calling all these kids down to the media center. They must have called 200 students. I was like, what the hell? Because if you work in the school, you know at the beginning of the school year, it's immunization. They send a letter home with all the kids who haven't been immunized. And they only have a certain amount of time to get their paperwork in, or they can't come back to school until they get their immunizations, which is what I keep telling y'all about these vaccinations. They're going to make them mandatory sooner rather than later. And they're just going to put it under the umbrella of all the other immunizations that your kids have to get. So I'm thinking, dang, that's a lot of parents that don't have their immunization. I said, well, I guess they weren't going to the doctor during COVID. Like, I don't know. Got to the end of the day. I went to go talk to one of my coworkers. Child, we got a positive case in the building. Now, legally, they can't tell us who it is. So I don't know if it's a student. I don't know if it's a teacher. I don't know who the student is. I don't know who the teacher is. But those 200 kids that they called down, I mean, roughly 200 kids. It was a lot of damn kids. I'm thinking that those kids roughly are the students that either were in the class, like either that student's schedule or that teacher's schedule. So we'll see what happens next. That's all I can say about that. That's all I can say about that is we'll see what happens next. Just we'll see what happens next, honey. I don't know if I teach that student. I don't know if it was a teacher that I came into contact with. I don't know. No, we're not back online, child. We back at work. What you talking about? Those kids were sent. We got a letter in our email telling us that there was a positive case in the building. But again, they can't tell us who it is. So I don't know if I teach that kid. We got almost 2,200 kids in the building. I don't know if I teach the kid. I don't know if it's a teacher. I don't know if I've come into contact with the teachers. So yes, we are physically in the building. Absolutely. All day, every day. We are physically in the building. So anyway, I'll keep y'all posted. I will keep y'all posted. I'm monitoring myself for any symptoms, and I will keep y'all posted. But just so y'all know, the inevitable. I mean, it was inevitable. Like there was no way that I would have been able to get through a school year with us not having but it's just too many people in my building. Again, we have 2,200 kids, and we've got about 300 staff. Like that's damn near 2,500 people every day coming in and out of that building. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. So just keep us in your prayers. But they would have told you if you came into contact with the kid. Yeah, the email that we got, it said that teachers who basically the way the wording was, but basically it was if you were intimately connected to this particular person, you will get further information. So I'm assuming since I didn't get further information, I just got the same letter everybody else got, then it's either a student that I don't teach or it's not a teacher that they feel like I would have come in contact with. Because let's be clear, they don't know who you came in contact with. Because it's a high school. Kids move all day long. They're in and out the bathrooms. They're in and out the church, the cafeteria. It could be a student that I taught last year who came in my room to say hi to me. Like they really don't know. But again, because of HIPAA, they can't say. Hey, Joshua. Hey, boo. Well, we just getting started, child. We about to get into it right now, Joshua, actually. Because I was just giving the announcement. Y'all know we be talking for about 15, 20 minutes before we get into anything, child. We've been talking for 22 minutes and they talked about none of these topics yet. Okay. Let's get into it. So, been a lot going on because I haven't been live since Thursday last year? Regarding Raising Canaan, I saw someone saying another review stating, you all realize we met James' father this episode. I watched twice and I was not able to place who it could be. We met James' father this episode. I don't know who his father could be either. Xavier, you have any idea who they might be talking about? I can't. Who? I'm trying to, like, quickly, without holding up the live too long, I'm trying to quickly go through my mental Rolodex of who we met this episode. Because remember, Ghost was a couple of years younger than Kanan. So his father would have been, I guess, around Lulu's age, maybe, or maybe even Marvin's age. Who's daddy? I don't know. I don't know who that could be. The two kids with the hot top fade? Right, James' father owned a club, so who? And we weren't at any clubs. I went through my memory. Yeah, I don't know who that could be. I mean, is he trying to say Symphonique? I don't know. I don't know who. Are they trying to say Symphonique is James St. Patrick's father? The only people I can think of is the dude that Marvin killed. And we know that's not his father because that's not how his father died. The two guys that tried to kill Lulu. I don't know. Right. That's why James wanted the club, because his father lost his duty. I don't know, Leakala. They're going to have to give me more details than that because I can't think of none of that. I can't think of none of that. All right. Well, anyway, we go. I don't know. If I come up with something, I'll let y'all know, but I don't remember none of that. Okay. So we ain't been here in a minute. So let me just say this. First of all, under the category of shit we did not ask for. Yeah, I'm watching Queen Sugar. I review it too, boo. Under the category of shit we did not ask for, a reboot of Bodyguard has been greenlit. Now, listen. Hear me out before I say what I'm, just hear me out, y'all. Hear me out. Even though The Bodyguard is an iconic soundtrack. I mean, an iconic soundtrack. Even though it catapulted Whitney Houston into super stardom. That was the crossover that took her from pop diva to just global superstar. Let's be clear. Okay, The Bodyguard did that. I mean, she was already Whitney Houston. I understand that. But it took her, boom. Let's be clear. The acting was horrible and the storyline wasn't that great. Ain't nobody asked for that shit. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for a reboot. Because if you can't reboot the soundtrack, I don't want a reboot of the movie. Because the best thing about The Bodyguard was the soundtrack. And I don't want it. I don't want nobody redoing none of them songs. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nobody asked for that. Nobody asked for it. Who asked for that? So that falls under the category of shit we did not ask for. We did not ask for a reboot of The Bodyguard. No, ma'am. Go sit down. You know what? I feel like, and I love Jennifer. I love her. But I feel like Jennifer is going to be the go-to whenever they need somebody that can sing and act. And don't get me wrong, she's good at it. But, you know, now they're talking about that she might play Oprah. Now, I don't know how I feel about her playing Oprah, because Jennifer, you're going to have to get fat again to play Oprah. And you don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to get fat again. I don't know how I feel about you playing Oprah. You can't play a skinny Oprah. They're going to have to put prosthetics on you or some more stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, the soundtrack was so good that people overlooked. Right, because Whitney, let's be clear. Whitney's acting. Whitney couldn't act just like Beyonce can't act. All right? Whitney can't act. She couldn't act. No disrespect. Rest in peace. But she couldn't act. Now, her singing. Mwah. Now, she did a decent job in The Preacher's Wife. She did a better job in The Preacher's Wife. Okay, I think The Preacher's Wife was probably her best acting role, because Waiting to Exhale wasn't that good either. Waiting to Exhale, her acting in Waiting to Exhale wasn't that great either. But it was pretty decent in The Preacher's Wife. It was pretty decent in The Preacher's Wife. Child. But I wasn't here for it, okay? Shouts out to a little bit of Black Girl Magic. Debbie Allen won the Governor's Award. Was presented. She didn't win nothing. She was presented the Governor's Award at the Emmys last night. It's the equivalent of like a Lifetime Achievement Award. She looked gorgeous. She looked beautiful. She got a standing ovation. She cried. It was emotional. It was beautiful. I did not watch the Emmys. I watched clips of the Emmys. Okay. Now listen, I've seen some conflicting information as it relates to the Emmys. Now we know that there was a record number of people of color nominated to win an Emmy last night. We know that we had the first openly trans woman nominated with MJ Rodriguez. We know that we had, we had a lot of stuff going on with the Emmys this year, right? We had a whole lot. Hey, what's up, Trey Leche? Oh, I ain't like Sparkle. But you know why I didn't like Sparkle? I didn't like the fact that they was remaking Sparkle. My issue with Sparkle wasn't even about Whitney. It was just the whole movie. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I did not like it. They tried to tell her to wrap it up. She said, no, man, Pam, listen. She said, you're going to have to push me up off this shit. How about that? But I have seen some conflicting stories. Now, one story said no people of color, even after a record number of nominations, no people of color won. But that is not true. So y'all, you know how sometimes y'all got to help a sister out. Are they saying in certain categories that people of color didn't win? Because that's not true. Let me tell you what's not true. Hamilton won for a variety special, pre-recorded variety special, and as a conjunction, that's Lin-Manuel. What's his name? Lin-Manuel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Miranda. Lin-Manuel Miranda. Now, when you say people of color, he's a people of color. He is a people of color. Now, if they're saying black people, that still ain't correct. Let me tell you why that's still not correct. Because oh shit. I May Destroy You won. Maybe they're talking about, because these are shows, so maybe that's what they mean, is that no person won, only shows won. But again, I May Destroy You is written, produced, and stars a black woman. It's written, produced, and stars a black woman. They didn't get any acting awards. And then RuPaul's Drag Race won. And actually, that made RuPaul the winningest. I think he is now the winningest. He got the most damn Emmy shit. I don't know how to word it. But he broke a record last night when he won for RuPaul's Drag Race. Again, produced by a person of color. Now, I understand what y'all are saying. There were no acting awards given. Okay, I got y'all. No acting awards given. Listen, I'm not making no excuses. I think that's bullshit. I think it's utterly bullshit. So I'm not making no excuses. I just wanted to be clear on what it is that we were saying didn't happen. I ain't making no excuses. It's bullshit. It was bullshit. More people of color should have won, especially with the amount of people nominated. But can I say this? And I know this is a small consolation. Bitch, we look good on that red carpet. Those red carpet looks, baby, were everything. And I do mean everything. Them red carpet looks wasn't nothing to be played with. Those red carpet looks look good. I mean, they looked good. Listen, better than the Met. Better than the Met. Everybody that I saw looked good. Some looked better than others, but everybody I saw looked good. Now, I know that's a small consolation. Best dressed ain't what you want. You want the Emmy. I understand that. But they look good. Courtney B. Vance won for Lovecraft. Yeah, he won earlier in the week, right? Did he? No, he won. Well, let me not say that because I don't know exactly what you're speaking of. But I know earlier in the week, Lovecraft won and he accepted the award. Hey, KFS, he accepted the award. I'm sorry, but The Crown only good attribute is its production quality. The third season was a hot mess. Fourth season is its saving grace. Yeah. Ted Lasso won a bunch of awards too. Yeah. So I agree that with all those people nominated, I feel like we should have walked away with more than what we did. And again, being best dressed really is no consolation when you want to walk away with the prize. Dave Chappelle and Maya Rudolph won. Now, what did Dave Chappelle win for? Because he was also nominated in Best Variety Series that Hamilton won for. What did Dave Chappelle win for? See, that's what I'm saying. I keep getting conflicting. So I think they need to be more specific when they say no people of color won, because people of color did win. But if they're saying nobody won for Best Lead Actor, so he won for his turn on SNL. Okay, yeah, because Eddie Murphy won last year for when he was on SNL. Yeah, so I think they need to be more specific when they start, because again, it's an untrue narrative to say, oh, no people of color won an Emmy, but they did. Now, if you're saying they didn't win in the top categories, well, that's a different conversation. But they did win. Now, again, I still feel like there were some awesome performances, and I feel like some people got overlooked. But there's the thing about award shows that always happens. And just like with all award shows, it really comes down to who's voting. It just comes down to who's voting. I know there was a lot of noms for people of color, so that's interesting. Lovecraft Country won a creative Emmy, and Courtney, right, that's what I'm saying. Courtney accepted the award, but he didn't win. He just accepted on behalf of Lovecraft. All right. So we ain't been here to talk about Wendy, Wendell, Bartholomew. Listen, first of all, before I didn't say a lot because I didn't, it was a lot of reportedly someone that fit the description of it. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. We know that last week an announcement was good, teacher. Hey, what's up, Tally? Thank you so much. Thank you. Keep us in prayer. Keep us in prayer. I agree, Xavier. That's why we need to support the NAACP Awards, the BET Awards, and the Black Film Festivals. You're absolutely correct. Facts on top of facts on top of facts. Guest actor drama, Courtney B. Vance. Okay, so he did win. All right, he did win. He did win. So that's what I'm saying. I think we have to be careful, you guys. When I say you guys, I just mean social media in general that puts out this narrative, because it's not accurate and it's not fair. And it's disrespectful to the people who did win. To say nobody of color won and then we got all these people that did win, that's a little disrespectful, I think. That's how I feel about it. So we know that last week the announcement was made that she was canceling her appearances to promote the new season of the Wendy Williams show. Then the next announcement was that they were postponing the premiere day of the Wendy Williams show because Wendy, and I think we did talk about this last week, that Wendy reported that she had a breakthrough case of COVID because she's vaccinated, but she still had COVID. Then we found out that that's when we started hearing there were reports of someone fitting the description of, Wendy Williams was being admitted to a mental hospital for evaluation. So first of all, let me say this. I am in no way, shape, or form going to bash people who suffer from mental health. There's nothing wrong with that. And if she voluntarily checked herself in because she needed help for whatever the reason is, I give her kudos and I respect that. We don't know what it is. We don't know what the problem is. But her brother did come out today. Well, I think he did it over the weekend. He did a live on his YouTube channel and pretty much confirmed that she is in the hospital, that she's doing well, and asking, basically asking for everyone's prayers. So what we don't know is what is going on, right? We don't know what's going on. And she was all right with the cheating. It was a public humiliation after decades of publicly humiliating people for decades. All right, don't trip. That was a tongue twister. I know that breakthrough case was a lie. It bought them 14 days to try to get her together, though. Yeah. But don't trip, don't say that. You said it absolutely correctly. I agree. I don't think the cheating was the issue, because we saw in the movie she knew about the cheating. She even knew about the girl he's cheating with. Now, I think the baby pushed it over the edge, right? That baby took it to another level. Because I feel like, and this is all me, y'all. This is all me. This is all me saying this. I feel like Wendy probably would have, we saw the struggle she had with fertility. We saw that in the movie, the struggle she had with fertility. And so I feel like she was able to have the miracle baby, you know, her son. And the fact that not only was this man cheating, but he didn't mess around and got another woman pregnant, knowing the struggles I had, I think that just did it. And I agree. I think that I don't think she's been the same privately since that happened. We know that she has been struggling since that happened. So, yeah. So, again, we don't have a lot more information, but the only reason why I'm even speaking on it now is because her brother confirmed it, and the family's just asking for prayers and support. I don't know if she wants sympathy. Well, I don't know if it's so much that she wants sympathy, so much as she just really is struggling. I think she legit is just struggling, Wendy couldn't handle the energy she was. I will say this, that it's hard for people to have sympathy for her. It's very hard for people to have sympathy for her because of, you built your career on talking shit about everybody. So it's, but it is what it is. It is what it is, child. I like Wendy. I feel like this is a little too much for her now, and it's been one thing after another. It's time for Wendy to take time off for herself. Yeah, I think she needs it. I honestly feel like this is what I think Wendy needs to do. I think Wendy needs to cancel the Wendy Williams show. I think she needs to just be done with it, if she can. And I think she needs to take some time off, maybe 6 months. I'm sure she has a non-compete clause. So whatever the timeline is for her non-compete clause, take that time off, travel, rejuvenate, do what you need to do. And then I think she needs to do a podcast. Because a podcast, she doesn't have to be on camera every day, so she can look however the hell she want to look. She ain't got to be glam, right? She ain't got to wear, we know she don't wear heels anymore. She wears the sneakers and stuff. She can do it from her damn house. And it's almost like it would be taking her back to her radio days, but it would be a podcast. And then she would be in 100% control. It's a podcast. Like I said, there's really no overhead. You don't have the production of a show, right? There's no overhead to a podcast. And you got a ready-made audience because everybody will be ready to hear what she has to say. But it's like going back to her radio days. And I think a lot of it, too, is she doesn't have to worry about entertaining people. See, radio, you can just say what you got to say, get up and go home. But when you're running a show, you are entertaining people. You have an audience. You have to look a certain way. You know what I mean? She can still have people that she's interviewing. What we've been, the virtual world is a whole different conversation, post the panty. So she don't even have to have people in her house. She can do a damn podcast from one of the rooms in her house, get all the equipment, and then she can always just have people and interview people and do whatever she wants. I think that's what she need to do. She said she don't want to do a podcast. Listen, she may say she don't want to do a podcast, but I think that's what she need to do. That's just my opinion. Ain't nobody calling to ask me shit, but that's just my opinion. I agree. A podcast would get Wendy back in the groove. The last few months, she's been so dismissive and clearly bored with the topics. Yeah, I think that's it too. At a certain point, I think she just, kind of over it. I get that, Joshua, but she's done the talk show. She's been doing the talk show. How long has she been doing that talk show? For well over 10 years, right? Well over 10 years. Hey, what's up, Virgin Love? She's too used to an audience. Her streaming show was a nightmare. Oh, really? I don't watch Wendy, so I didn't see her on a streaming show. Like I said, she may not want to do one, but I'll be honest. You said so she plays off of the audience. Y'all don't think she'll be able to kind of go back to that? I don't know, y'all, but I really do think she needs to take. Now, I do think she needs to take a break. I know she took a break a year or so ago when Nick Cannon took over the show and all that good stuff, but I think she needs to take a break. Personally, I think she needs to take a break, child. Anyway, that's Wendy, child. That is Wendy. Now, Jennifer Hudson. Oh, yeah, I said Jennifer Hudson. She was a mess. Remembering the bonus hour. I still got Whitney cussing her out on one cassette. Not on cassette. Listen, I remember that. I talked about that when we talked about her movie, baby. I remember that. I remember that. That was a good one. Listen, if y'all don't remember that, if y'all are too young to remember that, baby, that was classic right there. I remember listening to that thing. I remember listening to that thing. All right. Okay. Shout out to the Washington football team. They were the first team in the NFL to host a Pride Night. That was last Thursday when we played the New York Giants. So it was last Thursday night. That was Pride Night. They're the first NFL team to do a Pride Night. So shouts out to them. All right. I had Nicki Minaj up there. Listen, the only thing I want to say about Nicki Minaj is this. Nicki Minaj and her husband were served some court papers. Hey, Houston Brad, how you doing, y'all? I said, y'all, Lord, how you doing? Y'all, Houston Brad is a content creator. You guys go check her out. She does a lot of she enjoys the mess, but she has some really good topics over there. Where she starts talking about she has an undergrad degree in psychology, and I really feel like she's using us as a test subject to do some research. But she has some interesting conversations over there. Y'all check her out. She's trying to get to her 1,000 subs. I'm not sure what her count is right now, but y'all check Houston Bread out over there. Thanks for dropping in, Houston Bread. Thanks for jumping in. I'm glad to see you too. Glad to see you too. Yeah, honey. Sometimes I think Houston Red be using us as her test subject, honey. So anyway, so Kenneth Petty, and Nicki Minaj, they were served with harassment papers for threatening his alleged victim. Well, ain't alleged. He pled guilty. His victim. Now there have been some stories circulating. Again, I try to stay away from certain things that I don't have a whole lot about. But what we do know is that his victim is accusing them of threatening her. She's accusing them of extortion. She is accusing them of trying to intimidate her to not testify. And so she have been served with court papers. I mean, she served them with court papers. Now, listen, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Do I believe these stories? And I'm going to tell you why. I don't know Nicki Minaj from a hole in the wall. So let me say that. I don't know that woman from a hole in the wall. But I feel like she's the kind of person, she's so caught up with this man, so in love with this man, and so ready to move on, with their life. Like, I absolutely could see them doing everything in their power, including some not so, what's the word I'm looking for? Including some not so, I don't want to use the word legal, but legal ways. Nicki is lying about the vaccination. She was served on the same day as the Met Gala. That's why she didn't show. Her man is fine. Okay, he can be fine. Listen, you can be fine and still be a person that doesn't do nice things. Like, it happens all the time, okay? But we already talked about Nicki Minaj and that whole vaccination situation. Listen, let me say this. Again, me and my students got into this debate today too, because they was defending Nicki Minaj, child. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this. Prove to me that you are impotent. I mean, not impotent. That you are now sterile. I just need the documentation, and that you can link it back to the day you got the shot. Like the day you got the shot, did all your sperm die? Like, I just want to know how you know that you are now sterile. That's all I want to know. I want to know what happened in the time it took you to take the vaccination, and now for you to know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are now sterile because of the vaccination. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just show it to me. I'm not arguing no more. I'm not debating no more. Show me the documentation. People always want to say, give me the receipts. Give me the receipts. Well, show me the receipts, ma'am. What's up, Miss T Velocity? How you doing, babe? How are you? Don Lynch. Yeah, the court documents, yeah, that's a matter of record that this woman had them served. And, you know, she's charging with like some harassment and some other stuff. So all I'm going to say is, listen, Nicki, go sit down somewhere. Like, you chose to marry a man that pled guilty to what he did. You know, I can't say the words. We got to be real careful. You know, YouTube be playing. But you chose that. You walked into that with your eyes wide open. It is nobody else's responsibility. Okay? Go sit down somewhere. Go sit down. There are reports of women having longer menstruations. Shit, you know what I'm saying. And fertility issues. Government spending $1 million plus to research those facts. Not sure about this. Don't know about the swollen testicles. And let's be clear. I'm not saying that there won't be side effects. Like, have y'all seen these commercials where they talk about this new wonder drug? Oh, it's going to be great for your blood, you know, for your blood pressure, and it's going to do this and do that. And then you read the side effects. I'm not saying that there aren't side effects. I'm not even saying that there might be a crazy situation where one person has a crazy side effect to the vaccine. I ain't saying none of that. I want the documentation. That's all I want. I don't want to argue with nobody no more. I'm not going back and forth with nobody no more. Just show me the money. That's it. That's all. That's all I had to say about that. I just wanted to bring that to y'all. Like I said, we ain't been here in a while. That story is a little bit old, but in case y'all didn't know, that's what's out there. I did a whole video on Karen Civil. We are not going to talk about Karen Civil, okay? But y'all go check my video. I did a quick drop yesterday. I did a whole conversation about Karen Civil and all the people that Karen Civil has. Listen, it's a whole lot going on. And as new information come through, then we'll come on. We'll come through. Untreated STDs can make you sterile if they're untreated. But in today's day and age, like, if you're not treating an STD, you just got a whole nother set of problems. Right, that's what I say now. I'm not going by word of mouth. Show me the receipts or keep it moving. Right. R&B is embarrassing me. Rihanna with the colorist, Nicki with the Beyonce still. Xavier, I'm not doing this with you. I'm about to start doing you like young skinny, rich. I might not be able to read you until I have proofread in my head, because you are a mess. Xavier, you are a mess. Yes, Lauryn Hill, the queen of rap. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill is still a classic that ain't too many people, can conquer. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right, dark chocolate latte. Ain't nobody doing Xavier today. She wanted the victim to recant her story so her husband would not be an offender because, hold on. Because of who he is, her child will never be able to have friends over for a birthday party at their house. Well, again, she walked into that wide, her eyes were wide open. She knew exactly what he was when she married him, all of that. So again, yes, it's between her and Lil' Kim, who's the queen. Wait a minute. What, Jonathan? Jonathan, you about to get kicked. Oh, Jonathan. I mean, I love you and all. I know you sent me that good Cash App last week, which I did order some stuff off my wish list, by the way. But baby, you about to get kicked out of here, Jonathan. Talking about the only thing on the miseducation is killing me. Have you lost your ever? And Jonathan, me and you in the same age group. How could you not? That is a one track, one to end. You could put that on and just be done. There's no bad will. The only song I really don't like on that album is Zion. And I know that that's about her son, so I'm gonna give her a pass on that because it's about her son. But that is the only song on that I do not like. I do not like Zion. I think that was not the best use of her vocal skills. I don't know who pushed her through that. I don't know who told her that she sounded good, but that was not the best use of her vocal skills is Zion. But the rest of the album is fire. I don't know what you're talking about. You love Zion? I don't. I never did. And it never grew on me. You know how some songs grow on you? You hear them over and over again. You be like, okay, that's a bop. I ain't like it the first time, but I'm here for it now. Now, I like doo-wop, but doo-wop got played out because it was a radio hit. But I absolutely love. Right, please forgive him. He is confused. Yeah, now I can understand that. If you say they played the song too much, they did play doo-wop. They played the shit out. I got it. But to say that there's no bops, are you crazy? Yeah, oh, the wrong album. That was the Fugees. No, the Fugees had some. Listen, I like the Fugees too. Even though one of the members of the Fugees had some issues with little girls too. That's another conversation for another day. Thank you, YBS Mary. How you doing, baby? Hey, Really Be in chat. Just send a little love. Thank you. How about them Ravens? Listen, that was a good game. Oh, that Ravens game was so good. That was a good game now. Because, and I picked y'all to win, too. I said they're going to upset Kansas City. They're going to upset Kansas City. Yeah, the score was fire. Y'all, listen, don't play with me. Don't play with me. See, Jonathan, I'm not doing this with you. Jonathan, when I see you next month, it's going to be a problem. Hey, Watermelon Sugar. Mwah. Watermelon Sugar is she ain't been able to come through too often, honey. They got her working hard for the money. Thank you, boo. Thank you for dropping the cash app. Thank you. Hey, O Street, what's up, boo? Hey, Danny, I got something to tell. Girl, I got something to tell you. It's messy, but I got something to tell you, girl. She can't even get to the stage on time. How she the queen? Listen. Listen. Lauryn Hill is a cautionary tale in how a no good nigga can make you lose your mind. Okay. Okay. Nicki wasn't paying that victim enough money. 2 mil would get the job done. Well, 2 mil. And another Fuji member has a problem stealing. I ain't forget about that Yelly money. I ain't forgot about that Yelly money, Wyclef. Oh my goodness, y'all are funny. All right, y'all. Let's get into this. Well, remember she was breaking down on the unplugged. Listen. Remember when she tried to set that man on fire? Child. Listen. That is an example of what a no good nigga can do. And I'm sorry if you offended by the word, but baby, that's what it is. That Marley blood got up in her. She didn't know what to do with herself, honey. Y'all know Bob Marley was a heartbreaker. I love Bob Marley. Listen, Lord knows I do. I absolutely, when I say I love me some Bob Marley, baby, I love me some Bob Marley. I'd have been to his house and everything down to the Jamaica. I love me some Bob Marley. But Bob Marley had that crazy, peen too, that had women acting like they done lost their mind. Anytime his wife is his backup singer, and he living with a whole mistress over in Europe. Listen, them Marleys had a whole lot going on, okay? The Marleys got a lot going on. But it must be made of gold. That's all I got to say, that it must be made of gold. She should have just moved to marry like Eve. She should have moved to Europe and married an account like Eve. That was the point in marrying. Oh, Lord. Lauren tried to set him on fire. She caught him with another woman, honey, and they went in a car, and she tried to set the car on fire. Y'all remember that? This was a long time ago. It was one of those, like, page 6 items. It was never really substantiated, but everybody told the story. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Bob Marley had, well, first of all, he had multiple women. Let's be clear. Bob Marley got 5,000 kids, okay? So he had multiple women, but he was married to Rita Marley the whole damn time. And Rita knew. Rita was like, listen, at the end of the day, my name is on that marriage certificate, so y'all can do what y'all want to do. Y'all can play however y'all want to play, carry it however y'all want to carry it. At the end of the day, my name is on this marriage certificate. And she had the last laugh because when he died, she had the last laugh. Jamaica, the rumor is that she put roots on him. Ooh. Yeah, listen, that man took her through. Bob had 7 kids outside of Miss Rita. 7. Right. And Rita had about 4, 5 her damn self. Listen, Rita knew. Listen, Rita knew. One of Bob Marley's biggest hits that he wrote, he was laying next to his mistress and would tell people the story. 3 Little Birds, he wrote that song laying next to his mistress. Or 3 Little Birds Inside My Doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and sweet. Mistress, the white one. Okay. Xavier said ain't nothing wrong with having a mistress. Okay, but that's between you and your husband. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Is the setting dude on fire the reason why Lauren wasn't speaking to her mother? Child, listen, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about who mama I don't know nothing about that. How did Bob Marley die? He had cancer. Now, don't hear his mama tell the story. Don't hear his wife. Rita said that the government killed him, that the Jamaican government killed him. It's a lot of conspiracy theories. But at the end of the day, child, he died of cancer. He was never sober. Well, that's true too. He won't sober. That's true too. Okay, what's the sidebar, O Street? Go ahead and type it in the chat, babe. Whatever the sidebar is, go ahead and type it in the chat. If y'all could afford one, do it. I don't want no mistress. I don't want no side. Listen, I'll be good to keep up with the one that I got. I don't have time for 2 and 3. Ain't nobody got the energy for all that. I'm just go ahead and tell you now, I ain't got the energy for all that. If I get to the point where I gotta have 2 or 3, then I just need to be single and just do what I do. I ain't got the energy for that. Am I reviewing 50's new show? What? BMF? What's up, Miss Trisha? No, he wasn't. He didn't die from smoke. Well, he died from lung cancer. So I guess you could say he died from smoking too much weed. He had lung cancer. I think he had lung cancer. I know it was cancer. I think it was lung cancer. I'm almost certain it was lung cancer. All he had to do was trust Western medicine. Well, the sad thing is that he did eventually give in, and he did do chemotherapy, but he waited too long. He did eventually do chemo and all of that, but he waited too long. That's how because all when he died, he was bald. All his dreads fell out, but that was from the chemotherapy. That was from the chemo. Are you reviewing 50? Yeah, I'm not committing to it yet. I'm not committing to it yet. But I am going to watch it, and then I'll let you know. I like Ziggy Marley. I've always liked Ziggy Marley's music. I do like Ziggy Marley. Okay, so let's get into this last little piece of little something. So it's been a whole lot of chatter down to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Same thing. I didn't really jump on it because it was a whole lot of who shot John. Y'all ever heard that saying, who shot John? It was a whole lot of who shot John. So allegedly, Portia won't coming back. Cynthia was fired. Sheree was supposed to be coming back. Marlo got a peach, right? That was the last. That's what was being circulated. Then Portia came back and said, who told y'all I wasn't coming back? I never said I wasn't coming back. I don't know who told y'all I wasn't coming back. Then there was a rumor that Kenya didn't get a peach and Kenya wasn't coming back. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. We know Kenya is down to the Dancing with the Stars, and she might not even be thinking about Atlanta yet. Okay. The only person that there hasn't seemed to be any rumors about has been Candy. Candy, like, listen, I'm just here when y'all ready to work. When y'all ready to work, y'all call me. Okay. In the meantime, I'm gonna be charging people for ice. Okay, and living my best life with my churn. Y'all just let me know when y'all ready to work. Okay. Y'all let me know when y'all ready to work. Melanoma. Okay, so skin cancer. So he died of skin cancer, not lung cancer. Okay. That's melanoma, right? Melanoma is skin cancer, right? So then, like I said, so then Portia came back and said that she did not say she wasn't coming back. We do know that part of the reason why the season has been held up is because there has been a whole lot of because Portia was renegotiating for more money. Now, we do know that was part of the reason why it was being held up. Then they said that Bravo was not happy with the lineup. So they had to go back to the drawing board and redo the lineup. Now we did get word today, and I'll do a quick drop on this, but I'll go ahead and talk to y'all about it. We found out today that there is a new housewife, because remember they kept telling us it's going to be a new housewife. It's going to be a new housewife. It's going to be a new housewife. Well, we did find out that there is a new housewife, and the new housewife is former Olympian Sonya Richards-Ross. Okay, Sonya Richards-Ross. She's a former Olympian. Let me tell y'all a little bit about her if y'all don't know who she is. All right. Ross began. Okay, wrong. Hold on. Okay. Former Jamaican American track and field athlete who competed internationally for the United States, primarily in the 400 meter. Her notable accolades include the 2012 Olympic champion, 2009 world champion, 2008 Olympic bronze medalist, and 2005 world silver medalist. With her victory in 2012, she became the second American woman to win the 400 meters at an Olympic Games and the first American woman to win 2 global titles in the event. Okay? She's Jamaican American. Now, a little bit about her personal life. While attending now listen, she's not a stranger to reality TV, so let me put that out there. While attending the University of Texas, Richards-Ross began dating football cornerback Aaron Ross, who later played for the New York Giants in the NFL. The two were engaged in 2007 and married in 2010. Their wedding was featured on an episode of Platinum Weddings. They welcomed their first child, Aaron Jermaine Ross, in 2007. For 5 years, okay, it talks about her injuries. Now, they had a reality TV over on WeTV for about 2 years. It was like, I want to say it was 2013. So it was right after she retired from track and field. And it was basically chronicling her new life, no longer being a full-time athlete, being a newlywed, yada, 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 booda, 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 bada, bada, bang. Now, I watched a couple of episodes, but that was long before I was reviewing any type of TV and long before I was filling up my DVR with all this shit. So I caught it when I could catch it. So I did see a couple of episodes, but I don't remember a lot about it. All I remember was thinking, she's spending a lot of money for somebody that just retired. She need to chill out. And at the time, her husband was still playing in the NFL. But in my mind, I was like, that money don't last forever. That money don't last forever. But I can honestly say I did not watch a lot of it to know the full, I don't know all the different storylines. I think I might have seen 2 or 3 episodes. So she's not new to reality TV. So it has been confirmed that she is going to be on this season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. But I don't know of any other names floating around. Now, Portia said she ain't quit. She said, stop all that. I didn't quit. She better not quit. She better keep that job. If she know what's good for her ass, she better keep that damn job. She's rather young. She's only 36. She will be. I think that will make her. Will that make her the youngest cast member? How old is Portia? Isn't Portia the baby? Either Portia or Drew, because Drew's supposed to be coming back. And I don't know, Drew, how old is Portia, y'all? Is Portia older than 36? That would make her the baby on the show, I think. So that'll be interesting. That'll be interesting. Portia 40, she's 40, she's 45. Okay, well then, all right, well then she ain't, okay. So that would make her the baby. So that's all we got. Listen, there are 89 people in this chat. Thank you everybody for being here. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and go over and subscribe. It is much appreciated. I am 10 subscribers away. 10 subscribers away from my next milestone of 5,500. So please, please, and thank you. Claudia still know a lot of housewife piece. She was the one who came out and gave a clue that the new cast member was in the history books. Oh, really? Okay. So she still know a little something. She's still cool with enough people over there to get a little bit of inside, child. A little bit of inside. Okay. Well, I look forward to some fresh blood. The only thing is, I'm just not sure at this point. I don't know anymore. Like, let's be clear, y'all. Do we care? I mean, really, do we really care anymore? Like, what is really going on in Atlanta? I mean, Kenya is going, her whole storyline is probably going to be Dancing with the Stars, her getting ready for Dancing with the Stars, her doing Dancing with the Stars. Okay. Portia said that she didn't want her storyline to be about Simon, but what the hell else you talking about? I really think Bravo is losing out by not bringing back Fallon, even as a friend to the show. Even as a friend to the show. I'm not saying that she needs to be in every scene with everybody, but I think as a friend to the show, at the very least, because if they get to talking about Portia and Simon, I do think that she should at least be a friend to the show. I think Bravo is missing out on a lot of drama and a good storyline by not doing that. But that's my opinion. That is my opinion. We know that Phaedra and Eva, we know that they're on the next installment of the girls trip, Bravo girls trip. So we know that Phaedra she's back in good with Bravo enough to be on the girls trip. But the question is, can they bring her back on the show? Because a lot of people want her back on the show. What do I think about Nene? You mean coming back? What's up, Asia? What's up, Supreme number 1? You getting them children bathed? I understand, child. Yeah, Portia need to go ahead and just take whatever's coming to her. It's coming. You know, it's coming, and she just need to go ahead and take it. When we're going to talk about how she really was with the help and is pregnant, that girl just wants to do her little YouTube in peace. Who y'all talking? Who you talking about, dark chocolate latte? Really be keep the faith for Real Housewives of Atlanta. Candy is in charge of the girls, and we will get the show back on track. Child. I feel like we ain't gonna get a season till like April. They're not even supposed to be filming until next month. Let me tell you something. I don't want Phaedra back. I really don't care about Nene coming back. But I definitely don't want Phaedra back, child. I don't want Phaedra back. They got rid of Fallon because they thought she was ghetto for trying to fight Latoya. Yeah, I mean, that whole situation, because again, she said it was a whole lot more to it that they didn't film. So I feel like Fallon really lost her. I feel like it was really bad. Like really, really bad. But you know, I don't mean no harm, but it ain't the first or the last. Like, we know them, they get to acting a fool sometimes. They need Nene. Sonya Richardson Ross, former Olympian. Candy needs a storyline, of Phaedra will provide that. Yeah, but the reality is, I just don't think Candy wanted. And again, at this point, it's you know, Candy, you took lemons and made lemonade. Like, I get it. You know, but I also understand that she ain't ready. She don't want to deal with it. I understand. Atlanta is whacking. Thank you for the cash app. Thank you, Virgin, for the cash out. Virgin Love said, let us whack. AF, okay? Does Bravo not realize that we enjoy the fight? I choose violence. You know what? I mean, I feel like, because here's the thing. What Fallon didn't really bother me. One, because it was comical as hell. Like her running through the house, her little ass running through that damn house with them fake dreads falling out her head was really funny to me. And two, nobody was mad that LaToya was getting attacked. Like at that point, I think all of us were like, she deserved everything she about to get. Like I think we were kind of feeling that way, that she deserved everything she about to get. Fallon having all these kids with different men. She's too beautiful to lower herself like that. Well, listen, we don't know the situation with her older kids. Like, you know, I don't know. I don't judge nobody when it comes to stuff like that. I don't think that's lowering herself to have kids. I mean, listen, it is what it is. Candy, can you confirm that they edited out what really happened? Well, wait a minute. Can you confirm they edited out what really happened out of the fight? What are you talking about with Fallon and LaToya? That's what you're talking about, O Street? You talking about LaToya? Because I'm just saying that they said that there was more that was said and more that Fallon did. I don't know that to be true. I mean, I feel like what Fallon did was, it was a lot. But I also feel like Toya deserved it. Toya walked in that woman's house being utterly disrespectful and then talked about her husband. Like, Toya was trying to create a moment and Fallon gave it to her. That's how I looked at it. I'm putting my money on Sheree to give us what we need this season. I absolutely put my money on Sheree being messy as hell. I do. I put my money on Sheree being messy, messy, messy. Kenya and Candy confirmed there was lots edited out of that fight with LaToya. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Kenya, Fallon said it in her interview that there was a whole lot more that happened with that fight. And I believe it. For Bravo to be like, no ma'am. Because it take a lot for Bravo to be like, So for Bravo to be like, no ma'am, I think there was a whole lot more to it. But again, I don't mean no harm, but she deserves it. I just feel like LaToya deserved that. I'm sorry. People can disagree with me, but I feel like Toya deserved that. She deserved that. That's how I felt about it. Honey. From what I remember of Sheree, she really doesn't give much, even as a bone collector. Sheree give a lot. I think Sheree gives a lot. Now, it's ridiculousness. It is definitely ridiculous. It is something to laugh at. It is ridiculousness. But she give a lot. She give a lot. So anyway, y'all, I'm going to get out of here. Do not forget that tonight at 9:30 over at the Scotty by Nature channel, the Whether You Like It or Not panel, we will be discussing Potomac, last night's episode of Potomac. My review will be uploaded. I already recorded it. I just got to upload it tonight. When I get off of here, I didn't finish watching Salt Lake City last night, so I'm going to finish watching Salt Lake City. Then I'm going to give y'all my review of Salt Lake City, so I'm going to try to get that up tonight. Don't hold your breath for Love and Hip Hop tonight. I just don't. It's probably not going to happen. By the time I do Salt Lake City, it'll be time for me to head over to Scotty's channel. And by the time I get off of there, it's going to be time for me to go to bed. So I ain't even going to tell y'all no lies. Don't hold your breath for no Love and Hip Hop. But y'all ain't, when I say y'all, I don't mean y'all, but people ain't watching them Love and Hip Hop reviews anyway. I think people are over Love and Hip Hop because ain't nobody watching the reviews, child. Right. The winter spring joggers, child. You over Potomac. Yeah, last night's episode wasn't really giving a whole lot. So for the most part, for me, it was just the end with Miss Dorothy acting a damn fool and totally disrespecting Chris. So that's what it is for me. And now we got Mia and Candace going at it in the damn chat, child. I mean the chat, over to the Twitter. So, but on this one, y'all, I'm with Candace. Mia, you were out of pocket. We'll get there tonight, but Mia, you were out of pocket. So for this one, I'm with Candace. Y'all know I don't be with Candy a lot, but I'm with Candy on this one, honey. Miss Dorothy acting a fool on social media too. Oh Lord, see, I don't follow her, so I don't even know what she be talking about on social media. I'll say it a billion times, but Bravo needs to go back to the original formula of Cheese and Housewives of NF. NFL, NBA players that are not known to the public so that we can get fresh perspective. I can agree. We need new people, not YouTubers and recycle stories. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And the problem is, I don't know what the scouts are looking for in Atlanta, but I'm like, there's way too much going on in Atlanta that y'all can't find no people. Like, it's too much going on in Atlanta. Like, everybody and their cousin is in Atlanta. They were disrespectful to Chris, but you know what? They've always been disrespectful to Chris. But I agree. Last night was a lot. It was too much. It was over the top. I agree with all of that. She's under people's comments cussing him out. Why? Because you were on TV acting a fool? Child. She was over on social media. Excuse me. She was over on the social media acting a fool. Shoot. You ain't got nobody to blame but yourself on that one, honey. All right, y'all. Let me get ready to get off of here. Thank you again for everybody. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to go over subscribe. On your way out, please hit that like button, the thumbs up button. It is much appreciated. It is helping me get back into the algorithm. I appreciate all of y'all that are here. Thank you for my new member. Thank you for the Cash App. Thank you again to Dami for donating to my classroom. And again, Dami, check your account and make sure that the ringing is back. Well, I'm about to get off of here now. Hold on, y'all. Make sure that y'all are shit, I don't forgot what I was going to say now. Lord, I don't forgot now. I done got on my flow. But thank you to the new members. Thank you for the Cash Apps. For the super chats. I don't think I got any Cash Apps. Let me double check before I log off because I don't want to not talk to. Oh, wait a minute. Something happened on my Cash App. Hold on. Something happened on my Cash App. Now it's taking forever to come up. Oh, no. That's just somebody thanking me. Okay. Somebody I sent money to was thanking me. I sent the birthday. But thank y'all for being here. And again, meet me over at Scotty's channel in about an hour and a half, honey. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.